Water slides are a favorite attraction for adrenaline junkies and water park enthusiasts. While most water slides provide exhilarating fun in a safe environment, there are a few extreme slides that push the boundaries of thrill and danger. In this video, we have listed and explained the most dangerous water slides in the world as of 2023. Hence, we suggest you go through the video completely for a thorough knowledge of the subject. Number 10. The Aqua Loop. The Aqua Loop is one of those water slides where single riders stand inside an enclosed platform. From there, they're dropped near a vertical slide into an inclined loop, and it all happens within a matter of seconds. If you're a fan of water parks, then you've probably seen one of these before because they're all over the world. But the thing is, Aqua Loops have one design problem, and that's because they are so fast that riders often get stuck halfway across the loops. When that happens, you can only pray that help comes before you sustain any major injury. In 2016, one particular incident like that happened at the popular Queensland theme park, Australia. Back then, a teenage girl landed in the hospital wing because of a spinal injury after riding the Aquilo. Luckily, she made it out alive. However, because of that and many other incidents, I dare not mention that riding an Aqua Loop now comes with one rule: wear your swim shorts inside out to avoid getting any zippers or cords trapped by the contours of the slide. Number 9. Insane Brazil Beach Park. Brazil. The Insane slide is insanely steep and is located at the beach of Porto das do nicely in a clear ocean, Brazil. The 41-meter high slide scented sliders down a near vertical drop into an exit pole below. This line opened in 1989, and when it did, it was the tallest water slide in the world. This site is not for the faint of heart. In fact, employees at the water park say that they enjoy watching the sliders panic at the top of the slide, and that they've even seen sliders cry. While sliding, the ride is only 5 seconds long. But because it is so steep, some sliders lose contact the slide and become airborne during the drop because the slide is so dangerous. Sliders are instructed on how to ride the slide. They must remain on their backs with their arms and legs crossed the slide, which gives a great view of the Atlantic Ocean at the top. It is no longer the tallest slide in the world, but it remains the fastest, as sliders can reach speeds of a heart-pounding 65 miles per hour. Number 8. Mammoth, Holiday World and Splashin Safari, Indiana. Located within the Holiday World and Splashin Safari in Indiana, Mammoth holds the prestigious title of being the Guinness World Record holder for the world's longest water coaster. This thrilling attraction not only boasts an impressive length but also offers a one-of-a-kind experience that sets it apart from other water coasters. One of the unique aspects of Mammoth is its specially designed round rafts that have the capacity to accommodate multiple riders. This allows friends and family to enjoy the thrilling experience together, enhancing the shared fun and creating lasting memories. The ride may seem to be enjoyable, but every 8 people out of 10 people believe that it is so dangerous that a heart patient shouldn't be on this ride. Number 7. The Steamer Slide at Calypso Waterpark, Ontario. The Steamer Slide at Calypso Waterpark, Ontario is a dangerous tube slide that has repeatedly injured its riders. In fact, in 2015, Calypso Waterpark was facing 20 separate charges from injured people. Riders of the Steamer Slide sit on a tube slide through a dark tunnel and then spin around a bowl. However, when the slide was investigated, it was discovered that the Steamer Slide had developed a buckle in an area of the slide that was causing the tubes to flip over. The Technical Standards and Safety Act, which oversees Ontario's amusement park rides, accuses the park of negligence and of not having the proper equipment to ensure the safety of its riders. And although some of the charges were dismissed, the park was found guilty on 6 accounts, resulting in a payout of $500,000 in damages. The sheer volume of injuries attest to the dangerous nature of the Steamer Slide. Number 6. The Vertigo Slide. The Vertigo Slide in Spain's Aqualandia water park is the highest water slide in Europe and the highest capsule slide in the world. The slide, which opened in the summer of 2013, took 2.5 months to build and stands proudly at 110 feet. The Vertigo Slide is actually 2 slides, the red slide being the taller of the 2. Sliders stand at the top of the slide on a trapdoor, which is opened by an operator who presses a button. Once the button is pressed, the trapdoor is released and sliders are plunged down a 3-second slide where they can reach speeds of 100 kilometers per hour. The ride itself and the speed the riders experience is dangerous. However, the trapdoor presents its own dangers. In July 2014, the trapdoor failed to fully open, and a man was severely injured when he was sent through the partially opened trapdoor. The man and his injuries were attended to by park staff, but the slide was reopened a mere 10 minutes after the incident. Needless to say, this dangerous slide made headlines in the news as a result. Number 5. The Verruckt Schlitterbahn Waterpark, Kansas City. The Verruckt, which is German for crazy or insane, was destined for fame when it opened on July 10, 2014. It was the tallest water slide in the world at the time. The Verruckt, at 168 feet, cost a staggering $3.6 million to build. And although it did achieve fame as the tallest water slide in the world, it also achieved infamy as an accident on the slide led to the criminal arrest of the park owner. A 10-year-old boy was killed on the slide when his raft went airborne. Investigations pointed to a number of unsafe aspects on the slide. The nets surrounding the slide were deemed unsafe. The restraints on the raft were deemed unsafe, and the ride should have had an unstop mechanism installed to prevent rafts from going airborne. All in all, the Verruckt was a dangerous slide that did not meet safety standards. It was shut down on August 7, 2016. Number 4. The Cedar Point Water Slide. On the list today, I want to talk about the most expensive water ride ever built on Cedar Point, and of course the most notorious. The name of the water slide was Shoot the Rapids, and it opened to the public on June 26, 2010. When it opened, everyone wanted to have a taste of the ride, but just 3 years after its debut, a terrible accident happened on July 19, 2013. On that day, a boat loaded with gas and 7 riders rolled back down to shoot the rapids to hit a concrete edge and then another boat. As a result, the boat flipped over, leaving the riders stranded underwater. For several minutes, their heads were upside down before park employees could rescue them. Thankfully, they survived, and only one of them had to go to the hospital. After the incident, the ride was closed and reopened 1 year later, but the bad rap lived on. Number 3. X-Treme Faser, Germany. X-Treme Faser, an exhilarating water ride situated in Germany, has garnered attention for both its thrilling features and concerning safety record. Since 2012, the ride has unfortunately witnessed a significant number of reported injuries, prompting concerns among visitors. The ride's main allure lies in its high-speed attractions, along with its intricate twists and turns that promise an adrenaline rush for riders. The thrilling nature of X-Treme Faser undoubtedly appeals to those seeking an intense water ride experience. However, the frequency of reported injuries has led to a reputation for being potentially dangerous. Number 2. Aquaconda, Aquaventure Waterpark, Dubai. Once aboard the Aquaconda, riders prepare themselves for an exhilarating journey like no other. The ride begins with a near-vertical drop that sends them hurtling through a twisting and turning tunnel at remarkable speeds. The sensation of rushing through the slide is nothing short of electrifying, providing an intense rush of adrenaline that thrill seekers crave. While the Aquaconda promises an unforgettable experience, it's worth noting that there have been accidents associated with this ride in the past. As with any thrilling attraction, there is an inherent element of risk involved, adding to the excitement and the need for caution. Number 1. The Leap of Faith Atlantis Waterpark, Bahamas. The Leap of Faith is a beautifully constructed water slide that sits on a lovely Mayan-themed temple. The Leap of Faith, despite its beautiful setting, has been called the scariest water slide in the world. The Leap of Faith, which opened in 1998, consists of a near-vertical 60-foot drop, and as if the drop weren't dangerous enough, once the drop is complete, riders are sent through a lagoon of sharks. Sliders, somewhat safe inside a clear acrylic tunnel, are sent whizzing through the lagoon where sharks approach the tube. Some sharks are literally only inches away. The sharks, which are hammerhead and Caribbean reef sharks, swim freely in the lagoon as sliders swiftly slide past, praying that nothing goes wrong with acrylic tubing. We sum up today: share the video with your friends and family and hit the subscribe button. And let us know, which of these do you think is the most dangerous?